you can see if your YouTube will come up. Remember to mute the audio.
It's also Jeremy, not Jeffrey. Right?
What did I say?
Jeffrey.
I'm sorry. Jeremy.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I've been called a lot worse.
Well, you know.
I don't know. Jeffrey's pretty bad.
I mean, he got most of the syllables, most of the letters right.
Yeah,
so.
well, you know, that's the best I could do. Sometimes good enough is good enough. We're going to go officially live in a little less than Trace Minuto. Let's see. So we have, here's a chair. So this is, in theory, the same scenario that we played last week, but it really isn't, because we're playtesting and designing these scenarios, so it is actually significantly different. This is one of the few scenarios that I'm not 100% yet with, as far as the Tomb of the Serpent. So it really does. It really will benefit from some additional playtesting. Don't want to go over too much of what we have. So this is the pre-game setup. So those of you that joined us here, we're going to talk about the characters real quickly. We'll talk about some of the special rules. And then in just about a few minutes, we're going to try to get the whole scenario started. So give me a 4, babe. So here are the characters that we're using. We're also assuming that they have enough points to buy their clever disguise. So they are using a clever disguise today. They are starting in hiding. They did pass their Harper roll. So she is providing the +1 bonus once per turn for a challenge. So she does have that going. We are also assuming that they have been contacted by one of the old gods, who is asserting a little bit of help in their battle to defeat Apophis. So Horus, reaching out across time and space, is increasing one of Dundee's skills from a D10 up to a D12. Ooh. And Jeremy decided to do shoot. So for today, Lucky Dundee has a shoot skill of 3 die 12.
That could come in real life.
Yep. Let's see. The other things, we've already drawn cards. Buy some time, trip up, misfortune. The baddies are holding on to a parlay, lucky break, and a warmed up. There are 9 different, actually 10 different NPCs that can appear. There are 3 level 1 characters. There are abominations, 3 level 2 characters. There are zealots, and 3 level 3 characters, the Serpent Dancers. Now, what we're going to do with these cards, give me a 1. What we're going to do with these cards is they're going to be shuffled up, mixed up really good, babe. And then we're going to put those on top of the Shadow of Chaos. Is an epic level 4 character. We don't want the Shadow of Chaos to show up. Each time one of these NPCs is KO'd or removed from the table or no longer in play, it will go back on top of the stack. I shouldn't say it that way. Each time they are KO'd, that is how they go back on top of the stack. So we don't want that Shadow of Chaos to appear. So we're going to put these cards on top of the Shadow of Chaos.
15 seconds. Go.
What?
15.
Oh. Starting off in hiding, the entire table is a difficult and dark area. There are no plot points on the table, and there are no baddies on the table. Those will appear at the end of the turn. Hey everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and today we are playing a live game of the Pulp Alley tabletop adventure game. Woohoo! We are joined today remotely by Jeremy in the far off land of where the heck are you, Jeremy?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri. Holy cow. You ought to drive down and join us sometime.
The exotic tropical
What?
Kansas City, Missouri.
You want to put his picture up there?
Does he want his picture up there?
Jeremy, take the curlers out of your hair for a moment. All right, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's a Jeremy in Kansas City, Missouri. There he is. Look at him, waving. Big and bold, twice as natural. All right, here we go.
All right, kiddos.
This scenario does not have a turn limit.
You changed that?
Yeah, I changed that.
I have places to be. What are you doing? What are you doing to me?
This scenario does not have a turn limit. So quite frequently in Pulp Alley scenarios, you will feel like you're under the gun and it is a race against time. You've got to go put out the burning fire. You've got to go rescue the hostage before it's too late. In this scenario,
A leisurely walk.
a
stroll in the
leisurely
park?
stroll. A leisurely stroll. No reason to be in a hurry. This
That's how
really
accidents
is.
happen.
Yeah, that's how accidents happen. This scenario really gives you the opportunity to take it slow, to use the stealth, and to take your time as you go through this, and to be stealthy and sneaky and do it that way. Remembering that if you take too long, I guess you run the risk of getting the shadow of chaos.
So, although we're strolling through the park, it might be a little bit more of a power walk.
It's a power walk. All right, let's just get this going. The other quick special rules that we'll have to remember today, my love, are at the end of the turn, if there is not a plot point in play, then one will appear.
Okay.
Up to 3. There's a maximum of 3 plot points for this scenario. Once all 3 of the plot points are completed, any character, including non-player characters that activate or move into contact with the Well of the Souls, which is here in the middle of the table, anybody that comes into contact with it or activates in contact with it is immediately removed from the table. This is the entrance to the tomb of the serpent. So by exiting the table via the tomb of the serpent, the Well of the Souls, you will then have the opportunity to enter the tomb of the serpent and play in the final scenario of the campaign. So it is important that you activate all 3 of those plot points, that you find them all, and then that you exit the table via the Well of the Souls. They are beginning with disguises, so we assume that they have the red robes of the cultists on. Even Millie, dear little Millie, is disguised as a cultist. At the end of the turn, 2 things are going to appear. NPCs will appear, and a plot point will appear if there's not currently one on the table, and no more than 1 can appear or can be on the table at a time. The NPCs will rush the nearest unhidden player character, so if you're not in hiding, they will try to move towards you. Otherwise, they will kind of move around the table a little bit, mainly moving towards the Well of the Souls, though. Yeah. They know you're in this area. They know somebody's around here, so they're
missing 3 robes. They know somebody took them.
They know that somebody's around here, so they're definitely looking for you. The plot points are no drop, and the Well of Souls will remain open until there is not a player character on the table holding a plot point. So once you get all 3 of your characters into the Well of the Souls, or they are KO'd, either way, then the scenario will end there. There is no turn limit otherwise. We're starting on turn number 1. No real reason to keep track of that. Here we go. Turn number 1. Look at how cool this is. Horus has reached out across time and space to beef up Lucky Dundee's shooting. Harper has given them some helpful information. What are you going to do here, Jeremy, on turn number 1? What do you feel like you'd like to... Are you going to split up? Are you just going to move everybody towards the center? What do you want to do?
Let's put Lucky Dundee in a flanking kind of maneuver. He can go to his right.
Okay. So a 6-inch move off to his right. I assume you don't want to move over 6.
Right.
Okay, so he's
Because I
over
come out
here.
of hidden, I do that, right? And it's
Correct.
perilous.
Correct. If you and it's also perilous. You'll come out of height.
Are you hearing him fine?
Should I turn it up?
Well, yeah, he's really crackly in mine, but maybe it's just mine.
He's a little crackly. Give me a 1. He's a little crackly.
I was having a headphone malfunction.
I don't know if this increases his volume or not. I'll try it. Give me a sound check, Jeremy.
Hello. Hello.
Are you
Hello.
hearing him okay?
I got just garble.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I actually hear him.
I guess I'll just wear the cans.
Okay. Nice cans, lady.
Thanks.
Yeah, sorry about that. My headphones didn't work, and I just didn't feel like trying to get them fixed.
Wait, no, you gotta stop messing with that.
I'll touch what I want.
No, you won't, lady. Lady.
Hey, pal.
Hi, lady. Let's see. So he's moved. Who's gonna activate next? We have Millie and Lady Elaine over here.
Let's take Lady Elaine right up the middle between those two statues, 6 inches.
Okay. Over here. Okay. And then we have Millie.
And then Millie can go around the left to her left.
Okay.
6
So
inches.
next to her over here. All right. And that is all of the activations for turn number 1. At the end of the turn, 2 things occur. 1, the plot point appears, and it will appear. I'll just double check myself here. 2 dice 6 from the center of the table in a random direction. So we hope it's going to come this way. 2 dice 6 from the well in a random direction. NPC is going to appear X plus 1 NPCs. They know you're here. This is going to be bad. X is a draw of the cards.
Ooh.
2 plus 1, so 3 NPCs are appearing. 1, that's bad, boys and girls. One of them is a serpent dancer. And we're going to place it in a random corner. This will be corner number 1 over here. 2, 3, 4. 1 is right behind Dundee. They're coming up. They smell him. They know he's got a hot dog in his pocket. And if I remember right, I'm pretty sure it's 2 dice 6, 12 inches from the corner, boys and girls.
Why do you do
12 inches from the corner, right behind Lucky Dundee. Look at that, boys and girls. Look at
Started out
that.
rough.
It's gone great.
Look
Yeah.
at that. So
Real
there's your
smooth,
12-inch
real
one. Now the next one that's going to appear is a little abomination. Same deal. We're going to place it at a random corner, and it's in the other corner. So it's over here kind of by Millie. 2 dice 6 from the corner. 8 inches from the corner. They're coming in. They know the Dundees have been spotted in the area, and they are coming in to defend the well. They want to make sure that the well is not, let's see. Oh, and the third one. The third one is a zealot. So we got, we got the full mix of them, and we'll see which corner. He's coming in. 3, he's over here with the abomination. And the exact same spot. So he's right there with the abomination, 8 inches. All right. So the next thing we need to know is, where is our plot point? So 2 dice 6 inches, 7 inches, and the random direction is 7 inches away from where you are. 7 inches off in La La Land. Now remember, this scenario does not have a turn limit. It may actually have been lucky that it was way off in this direction. So 7 inches from the center of the direction, from the table, out here. So that could actually be a good thing. It will allow them to try to move away from the baddies. But if they move fast, now they do have their clever disguises. Now that means that they could run. They could take off running and use their clever disguise, but they'll have to discard a card to go back into hiding. They're all three pretty good stealthy characters, but this is the one that's really troubling. Is this serpent dancer that's right on his tail? That's a bad one. All right, so we're going to start the turn. Jeremy's going to get a stunned. You drew a stunned.
Steady aim.
The baddie's got a steady aim. Okay. So as we start turn number 2 here, the Dundees are in a tricky spot. The Dundees are in a tricky spot. We got Lucky over here. We've got Lady Elaine. We've got Millie. Over there is the plot point. The plot point's, gosh, like 12 inches or so away from them. They're going to have to move in that direction, I believe. The question is are they going to run? Or are they going to go slow? I don't know. Boy, maybe they just move their 6 inches. I don't know. There's baddies coming up behind Millie and Lady Elaine over here. There's a baddie right behind Lucky over here. What do you think, Jeremy? Who's going to activate first?
Lucky's going to activate first. He's going to move forward 6 inches.
Okay, towards the plot point?
Yeah, towards the plot point. And
okay.
That'll keep him in hidden, right?
Yes, it will. Yes, okay. It will. And that'll also get you within 6 inches of the plot point. So you could make it to the plot point next turn.
Okay.
Now you have Lady Elaine and Millie. Well, they are not the fighters of the group. Mm-mm. They are not the fighters. What are they going to do?
This is where I'm going to get a little risky. Let's move Elaine 12 inches towards the plot point.
Now, he's running. Boys and girls, he's running. And you know what happens when you run in a dangerous, difficult area?
Nothing.
You have to take a peril. That's when accidents happen. If anything Pulp Alley teaches you, it's when you run, that's when accidents happen. So the peril is one with might, which is not her good skill.
But your good spot.
So I have a question about the associate Harper.
Uh-huh.
Is this when I choose to discard a card to get a +1 bonus?
Yes, you could. And even beyond that, you have the Keen Senses perk. So once per turn, that only counts for dodging. That only counts as for a dodging a peril. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Yes, this is where Harper, you could discard a card to gain a +1 bonus for a challenge.
Yeah, I'm going to burn stunned.
Okay, all right. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. Okay, so that's going to get her up to 1d4, I think is what she has.
All I need.
All right, you got 3 die 6. Got to get one of these. Got to get one of these. No! Oh.
Did we get it?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, good job.
And you get a card because she passed a challenge. So the card.
And
what?
And I'm going to play Buy Some Time and take 2 more cards.
Okay, so 3 cards. Buy Some Time gets played. The 3 cards that you're adding to your stack, you got a Stumble,
a Sucker Punch, and a Disarmed.
Stumble, Sucker Punch, Disarmed. So playing it risky there. Playing it risky. Lady Elaine takes off running 12 inches straight towards the plot point. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And you said it disarmed? Is that my last card?
Yeah.
Yep.
I honestly can't believe that worked.
Now, you have a choice here, though. Is she going to use her clever disguise and go back into hiding? Or are you going to leave her out of hiding. I think you got it. You're gonna have to put her back into hiding, because if
Yeah.
if a baddie comes on this corner and spots her, that's gonna be bad. I don't
I'm
know.
going to burn disarmed.
Okay, disarmed goes
Yeah.
away. He's using his clever disguise, and she is going back into hiding. I'm not going to mark that because at this point all of them are in hiding, so we're just going to leave it as is. So now you got Millie. What the heck is Millie gonna do? You gonna do that again?
No.
She
Once is
just gonna
enough.
take her 6-inch roll
Yeah, I'd like to get 6 inches, like
towards the
towards the
well.
plot. Yeah, towards the plot point or towards the well. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, same
I want to be
direction.
spread out
So,
enough to be able to get to other plot points. But
yep, yep.
yeah, that's good.
All right. Well, that's gonna leave her. That's gonna leave Millie and Lucky Dundee in an area where they could easily get spotted. Now, uh, going back. So for this scenario, there is no alarm rule. The baddies already know you're here, so we're assuming that they are coming into this area to look for you. So simply being spotted doesn't add any extra level of danger. The baddies are coming, so um, you you don't have to hide in this scenario. It can work to your favor, but there's no extra bad thing that's going to happen once you get spotted. It just means that they will get you. So everybody is still hidden right now, so I'm going to start activating the baddies.
Okay.
The baddies line of sight 12 inches for this scenario, so
Can you throw a trip up on that serpent dancer for me?
you bet. Yeah,
Thank you.
she's got a trip up on her. Okay, she is, however, already near enough to try to spot you.
Okay.
Even at that range. So she will get an opportunity to spot Lucky Dundee. And the way spotting works is that she will roll her cunning, which is 2 die 6. Lucky Dundee can roll his finesse, which is 3 die 10.
Ooh.
To remain hidden, he will have to win this roll by getting more successes than she does. So right now she's trying to spot him. She sees somebody moving around over there. She gets 1 success. So that means Dundee is going to have to get 2 successes here. He's got to get 2 successes to remain hidden. If he fails it, he is spotted. He got the 2 successes he needed, and he remains hidden. She will take her 3-inch move. She will take her 3-inch move. Let's see if that puts her within 12 inches of Millie. And it does. And she will get another chance to spot Millie now. As she moves up towards the well, she sees a strange form in a red robe over there. She's looking. She got no successes. Now, remember, Millie must win the roll. So simply because the Serpent Dancer didn't get a success, Millie still has to get at least 1 3 die 8. 3 die 8. Now, Millie is an acrobat. She could use her acrobat ability here. If you wanted to discard a card, you could discard a card to get an extra dice. Do you think you need 4 die 8, or do you think you can get 1 success with 3 die 8?
I'm going to chance it.
He says 3 die 8's plenty. He's playing it fast and loose, boys and girls. And you got it. Okay. Millie remains hidden. The next NPC that's going to activate will be over here. I've got my Abomination. Abomination is going to activate and does not have range to anything until it moves 6 inches. So it's going to move 6 inches.
And they just move towards the well?
Correct. If they are over 12 inches from the well, then they move 6 inches towards the well. So in this scenario, as it's designed today, which could change, if the NPC is over 12 inches from the well, then it moves 6 inches towards the well. If it is within 12 inches of the well, it moves a D8 in a random direction.
Okay.
Now that's if all of the player characters are hidden.
Mm-hmm.
If any of the player characters aren't hidden, then they're going to go towards that player character. So the abomination is going to move. It will come within 12 inches of Millie, and it will have line of sight. So it will get an opportunity to roll that 1 dice to see if it can spot Millie. And I got a success. You're going to have to get 2 successes here, Jeremy. Do you want to burn a card and get a 4th dice? Or are you going to go with your 3 die 8 and hope that you can get 2 successes?
Let's go 3 die 8.
Okay. 2 successes. And you got it, Jeremy. Oh, playing
Let's
it
hold
fast
out.
and
Let's
loose.
hold out.
Now, same thing.
Rusty.
Same
Good job.
thing is happening here. Same thing now. Now the cultist moves up, the zealot moves up, and it will also get to roll 1 die 6. Does it spot you? Well, it could. It could. You're still going to need 1 success. I assume you're not going to burn a card here.
Let's not burn a card.
Okay,
Let's
let's see as 1 success. And you got it. Okay, so you remain hidden. All of them have activated. They've done their stuff, and now it's the end of the turn. We do not get a plot point because
Already one there.
because there's already one there. And that means that we're going to draw a card now to see what the number of baddies is.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
1.
1 plus 1 is going to be 2. So we're going to get 2 baddies on there.
Flip it.
So we have to flip a card. Yep.
Serpent Dancer.
Another Serpent Dancer's come into play. We're going to roll the D8. What corner is it? That corner way over there by Lady Elaine.
Dang.
2 die 6 for the corner.
Ooh.
It's only 4 inches from the corner, but Shish Boom Bay is on the table. Oh, that should have been red. That should have been red there. Because this is Shish Boom Bay. She's only 4 inches from the corner. I'm not even sure that's going to show up on the table.
No,
Is
I
that
don't
even
think
on
so.
there? So she's over. Where's my picture?
Lean forward.
I can see it yet.
Where's the heck is the edge of the table? Wow, it's way over there. Okay, so she's in this corner, but she's way off camera as far as that is concerned. So she's way over here. She is probably about 16, 18 inches from Lady
Zealot.
Elaine. And then a
the
zealot is
second?
going to appear in another corner. They're coming, and it's right over here behind the Serpent Dancer, 2 die 6. In this corner over here, 3 inches. So they're taking their time. They're not in a hurry now. They know you're around here. They're looking for you. And he's way over here. Give me a 4. He's way over here in this corner. Only 3 inches. So he's way over here. Okay. Well, that wasn't a bad deal, but look at that. That one's coming. That Serpent Dancer is coming for you. So they've got to get all of these 3 plot points and then try to get out of the well. Whoo, he's taking it. I feel like he's taking it fairly cautiously, and I don't know that that's a bad deal for this scenario. I think possibly playing it cautiously might work in his favor, especially for this sort of league, where they're pretty good with stealth. I think all 3 of them have at least 3 die 8 in finesse. And there's only really one of them that's a good fighter.
Yeah.
Lucky Dundee is a good fighter, but we'll just have to see how this plays out. Right now, I've got 5 baddies on the table. I've got 5 baddies on the table, and it's only going to get worse. Eventually, I will get... There are 9 cards. Once I get... What is it, babe? What are you thinking?
No, so it's only going to come at the end of the next plot point. So I won't be able to do 2 in a single turn.
Correct. At the end of the turn, if there's not a plot point on the
Dirty
table.
dog.
Yeah, I know. Do you see how the way I did
We
that?
only have 3.
I know. There's only 3. I know. Did you see what I did there?
Yeah, I saw it.
All right. Bessie correctly identified that I cannot. Yeah, that it's not possible to do more than 1 plot point per turn because a new one will only appear at the end of the turn if the current one is not on the table.
Jeremy got Slice and Dice.
Oh, you drew Slice and Dice. So Slice and Dice is the only promo. Actually, there's 2 promo cards that are included in the deck. This is Slice and Dice. This was the promo card that we handed out in Albuquerque, New Mexico for Pulpalooza 2024. So very cool card. So what this says, Jeremy, I'm not sure if you can read the card there, but it says before you roll for a fight or an opposed check. And you know what an opposed check is? Stealth rolls. Stealth rolls is an opposed check. You gain a +1 bonus, and the enemy suffers a -1 penalty. Wow, that's I bet you that's going to get used for a stealth roll. The baddies drew a distraction. Oh, I like that.
Which I don't love.
I likes that. Okay, Jeremy, you have 2 characters that are in range of that plot point. We don't know which plot point it is yet.
Let's put Lady Elaine on that plot point.
Okay, so she's going to activate. You know what? I got a little something I want to play on Lady Elaine. A little something I like to call distraction.
Do you want to
She
misfortunate?
sees the guy, the serpent dancer, coming towards her over here. She's a little distracted by that. She's getting a little distracted. Now, you could play your misfortune and stop that card.
Go ahead and play misfortune.
Okay. He says, no, I'm not.
We're
no,
unamused.
I'm not distracted.
Laser focus.
What'd you say, babe?
We're unamused.
Oh.
Laser focused.
Okay. All right, we'll see. So you move into contact with the plot point. Boop. And you're going to have to take a peril.
1 with finesse or
1
cunning.
with finesse. Or cunning. She has 4 die 8 in cunning.
What's her finesse?
3 die 8.
Okay.
Need 1.
Woo!
Oh, just barely. She gets it though.
Oh.
And you're going to get another card, Jeremy.
All right.
You got it out of ammo.
Out of ammo. Ammo. Now we're going to draw a yellow card. So we have 3 different yellow cards here. I'm going to mix it up so she doesn't know which one it is. You drew the connect the pieces.
2 successes with finesse or cunning.
2 successes with finesse or cunning. So again, you can use your
cunning.
Your cunning with 4 die 8. And I'm going to ask you if you'd like to kick in a card here. Would you like to use Harper's Research and Rumors, where you get a +1 for a challenge? But I'm going to have to take one of those cards away. Maybe the out of ammo, maybe the stumble.
Let's kill the out of ammo.
He says he wants that extra dice. He doesn't want to take a chance here.
After the last go, I'm not.
Okay, so you've got 5d8. 5d8, and you only need 2 of these. And you got it. Perfect.
Woohoo!
All right, that plot point is completed.
What does she get?
The bonus says once per turn, you may re-roll a finesse or cunning dice. How nice is that? So we're going to attach that to Lady Elaine. That's now attached to that card. Remember, boys and girls, that is the reward there. And it does only apply to Lady Elaine. So remember that those cards apply to the character that's carrying it. Also, for this scenario, that is a no-drop reward. So regardless of what happens from here on, it counts as being carried.
What's next?
Boys and girls, if you haven't already, take a moment right now and please click the like button. DW Low, have you clicked that like button for us? Rick, have you clicked it? Jeremy Smith, give us some of them likeys out there. Sean Hudson, I see on here. I see a Bob. I see a Ants Fairfield and an Edward Hooper. I see a Scudfisher. Perkysaurus, where you been, man? Got a Perkysaurus on here. Marjan in Croatia, if I remember right. So how freaking cool is that? Zdravo to Marjan in Croatia. Zdravo. All right, here we go.
Let's move Milligan. I'm trying to
So
kind
that
of get
plot
her on
point
the
is
line of
removed.
sight.
I'm going to pull that off of there. I apologize, Jeremy.
No,
I
no
know you were
problem.
talking. I couldn't quite hear you.
Can we move Milligan? Kind of try to get her out of line of sight from those baddies behind her,
Sure.
like an
Yeah.
angle to her left, 6 inches maybe.
Yes. Find someplace. So they are within 12 inches of the well. So if they can't see anybody, they will start wandering. Okay. Millie, looking for some place to get out of line of sight. So a 6-inch move. Get over here around this corner, maybe something like that. I think we got a lot of stuff in the way there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly where I wanted to be.
See her over there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And that's kind of splitting your group up a little bit. Oh, I think she's gonna end up having to roll because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna spot her. The only character that hasn't activated is Lucky Dundee. So he's got baddies coming up from both sides of him. Look over there. We have a cultist and an abomination over there. We have a serpent dancer hard on his heels over there. What's Dundee going to do?
Is that serpent dancer within close range?
Not at this moment. No, you are about 7 inches from her. Would you like to move towards her?
Yeah, I'd like to move about an inch up just to get into close range.
Okay. So what this is gonna do, I'm gonna do a couple things here. I think maybe like a 2-inch move this way. We'll kind of and try to use this statue to your favor over here.
Yeah.
So that it's kind of between you and those guys over there. So from there, you're in short range, and this is going to be an attempted ambush attack right here, boys and girls.
Right.
This is an ambush attack. So on an ambush attack, first, he's pulling out his revolver, but the serpent dancer is going to get a chance to spot. So the first thing that occurs right now is a spotting check. So she's going to have.
We're going to use that slice and dice.
Okay. She'd normally get 2 dice. He says, no, you don't. And he's only going to let her roll 1 dice.
Mm-hmm.
That's more than enough. That's all she needs.
Mm-hmm.
That's all she needs.
Mm-hmm.
So she'd normally get a 2 dice cunning. Now she's only going to have 1 dice. Here's the roll. And I got a success. So I do have a success. You're going to get a bonus on your finesse check. You'd normally get 3 die 10. That's going to put you up to 4 die 10 because of the slice and dice. Slice and dice got you up to 4 die 10. You're going to have to get 2 successes. Let's double check and make sure we're not going to miss anything else. That doesn't apply. That doesn't apply. Okay. Let's see it. Need 2 successes to make a successful attack, ambush attack, and did not get it.
Do we have a reroll of anything?
We do not.
Damn it.
We do not have a reroll.
I mean, I'm not gonna point fingers, but you stopping me the first time.
Right. See, I threw you off. I stopped it. Yeah.
That
That means
baloney.
she will get to fight back. She will get to fight back. Otherwise, if it had been an ambush attack, she wouldn't have got a chance to fight back. But so she does have a ranged attack of 2 die 6. Where in short range, she'll have 3 die 6 to shoot at you.
No, I have D12.
So she sees you pull out that revolver and point towards him. Yes, and that'll be 4 die 12.
Yeah.
4 die 12 versus 3 die 6. And you got 3. And now they will roll. And she got 2 successes. So Jeremy, this is a fight, sir. You have to decide how you want to play this. You got an 11, an 8, and a 5. She got a 5 and a 4. You could block, or you could play it fast and loose. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna take 1 and give her 2.
Okay, so you take 1. You're gonna have to roll a 1 dice health check on a D10. She'll have to roll a 2 dice health check. Go ahead. And you are okay. She is not. She is injured.
I'm gonna play that stumble as well.
Oh, okay. Hey, I don't know that it's really worth it here, and because you have so many discard things.
Okay. And I'll keep it.
Because all it's going to do is it's going to move her X inches in a random direction.
She could come
she
closer.
might end up coming closer.
She could end up coming closer.
Yeah, okay.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's right. Stumble is just a huge card to move somebody off of a plot point or something like that when it really counts. Knock them off of a rope bridge or something. But right now, I don't think it's not gonna do much for you. So that means he is out of hiding. His clever disguise cannot be used while you are in line of sight of an enemy. So he cannot use the clever disguise to go back into hiding. So he will be the target of basically all of the baddies on the table. They'll be coming after him. I think that's where we're at.
Yeah.
So she is the nearest to an enemy, so what she's going to do is she's going to rush at Lucky Dundee. She's going to activate, and she's going to rush at you. Now, again, you would have an opportunity to shoot here, and you could either use 3 die 12, or you could use 4 die 10. Now, that's an interesting choice. That's interesting there.
Because she's D6s.
She is down to D6s, but she has 3 of those D6s. Yes. She'll have 3 D6 coming at you. So you have to decide what you want to do here. You also have a dodge skill of 2 die 8. You could dodge it, you could brawl her, or you could shoot her.
I want to brawl and use my sucker punch.
Okay, brawl. So that's going to get you up to 5d10.
Okay.
All right, but here's the 3 die 6 of pain and suffering that's coming at you. Ba-bam! 6 and a 4. Oh, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him good now. All right, roll it.
8 and 4.
2 successes. She will not block. Both of you will have to roll 2 dice health checks. Go ahead and roll for him. Dundee is not injured. She is down.
Woohoo!
I'll get her back up. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Nun. I'll get her up. Now the baddies. So let's see if they have range to rush him. They do, and they do. Okay. So the next one, the next nearest enemy is this zealot here, and he will rush at Lucky Dundee. 12-inch run. Rawr. And the fight is on. Again, you'll have the option to either brawl. You've been in 2 fights now. You'll either be down to rolling 2 die 10, 1 die 4, 2 2 die 12. Yeah. 2 die 12, 2 die 10, or 2 die 8.
I'm gonna
Shooting,
shoot.
brawling. Okay. 2 die 12. He has 5d6.
What?
Okay. 3 die 6. 3 die 6. Got a 6. That's all I needed right there. Right there. That's the one. 2 die 12. I'm going to say take them all, so both of you will roll a 1 dice health check, d10. See if I can get him an injury here. No, he is not injured. My little fella goes plop, falls to the ground. Abomination comes in. 2 die 6 coming at you. So, 1 die 10 to brawl, 1 die 12 to shoot, or 2 die 8 to dodge. How are you going to play that?
What's his brawl again? I'm sorry.
2 die 6. More than you can handle. More than you're going to be able to handle.
I'm gonna dodge.
Okay. All right. All right. 2 die 6. You're not going to be able to dodge what he's throwing. I got a 6. See if you can get a 6 on that 2 die 8.
Those red dice are hot.
We dodged it.
Oh, double 7s. Double 7s. And that's going to...
Nope. Corner girl.
Oh, corner girl.
And do I get to move with the dodge?
Yeah.
Can I just go like an inch, however far back towards that pile of skulls?
Just like that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just enough that I can shoot him.
Okay. You're going to have more than that, Dick, coming at you, buddy. You're going to have more than that. This gal will run 12 inches towards Lucky Dundee. She hears the sound of the fighting. She will now have an opportunity to spot Lady Elaine. She says, "What are you doing here? Go, something's going on over there."
Elaine's like,
I don't know. My gal rolls 2 die 6.
what do I roll?
You're rolling 3 die 8.
Okay. And I have a re-roll. Yeah, I do.
And is a spotting
You sure do.
challenge?
You sure do. I got nothing. You got to get at least 1 success. 3 die 8.
Got it.
Got it. All right. So you remain hidden, and the serpent
Recovery
dancer
checks.
runs. Recovery checks. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
Red
I
dice,
got
white
2
dice.
down. Oh, okay. If you insist. I have 2 characters. Oh, this fell over here. This fell over here still has a move. 12 inch move towards Lucky Dundee. Gets him up to here, and he will shoot. He will shoot at Lucky Dundee. So he ran, but he's in short range, so he'll have 3 die 6 of shooting. You're going to dodge it with 2 die 8.
Yeah, let's dodge.
Yeah. You know what? I got a steady aim card here. I don't know that I'll ever get another chance to play that, so I'll play it now. 4 die 6.
Can you play those against Lucky?
What did he say?
Can you play those against Lucky?
Yeah. What Lucky stops is basically the cards that
Or played
are
against
played when he activates.
Got it.
So
Okay.
doesn't stop me from playing cards during my own activation. So
Got
he's
it.
shooting. I got a 6 and a 4. Let's see if you can dodge a 6 and a 4.
Yes.
6 and a 4. Dodges a 6 and a 4. Way to go. All right. Now.
Red dice, white dice.
Now red dice, white dice. Okay. Jeremy, I got a red dice and a white dice in my cup. One of these is for the serpent dancer. What color is for the serpent dancer?
White die.
White
She's
dice
up.
is a success. She
Zealot.
is up. The zealot goes away.
Woohoo!
And that's actually nice because it's going to put the zealot right back on top.
Yep.
Oh, you're right. That's that one. That's going to put the zealot right back up on top of the stack. All right. All right. So that
New
is the
plot
turn.
point.
New plot point appears. 2 die 6 in a random direction from the well. 6 inches off towards Millie.
Nice.
Interesting. Interesting. 6 inches. It really is kind of point. Yeah. With my yellow dot. Am I on the? I keep thinking I got the camera on this side, but I don't. So yeah, it's like almost right behind Millie. Look at that.
Nice. That's great.
It's right there. They're both in hiding. Elaine is a little over 6 inches from it, though. Yeah, she won't have it. Millie could actually get
Millie's
that, though.
got it.
That's interesting. So the next thing that's going to happen is we're going to get a X plus 1. There we go.
2.
2 plus 1 is 3.
So we get the zealot back.
We do get the zealot back. Let's see what corner the zealot is coming in. 1, 2, going around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's over there on Millie.
How far?
Interesting.
2 dice?
Mm-hmm.
4.
4 inches. So it's way over here. It did not get very far from the corner.
Next.
1 more. No, 2 more.
Another zealot.
Another zealot. D8. That corner over there. That's all of the zealots
9.
now. 9 inches.
Man, Lucky's getting.
Okay.
And then 1 more.
1 more.
An
And an abomination.
Oh, poor Lucky.
Same corner.
5.
5 inches. So bringing up the rear. There are now 4 monsters over here.
All right.
It was 5. 5. Okay. Right now, there are only 2 cards. There are only 2 cards on top of the Shadow of Chaos. All right. Let's see how this is gonna go. This is bad.
Cards.
Cards.
Jeremy got clear shot.
Clear shot.
You got an uncanny.
Uncanny. All right, Jeremy. Oh my gosh. You have 3 plot points to do. You're lined up for 1. Whoo.
You want
Okay.
Millie out of the way?
Let's start with Milligan.
All right.
Let me think if I have a card to play.
You don't.
Hold on, lady.
What are you going to play?
I'm going to play that parlay is what I'm thinking about.
What does it matter?
It means he can't kill any of my characters this turn.
What does it matter if you play it on Millie?
Well, it just means that he's not going to be able to kill any of my characters this turn.
I'm just saying, you can ruminate while we're doing the plot point.
Nah, I'll play it now.
Now that
All
you
right.
wasted my time.
Parlay is coming into play.
Okay.
Parlay has been played. We cannot fight or move over 6 inches this turn.
You're a dirty son of a gun, but
Okay. Millie, continue your activation.
can we scoot that camera so we can get
You
a better
bet. You bet.
picture?
Yep.
And the peril?
Mm-hmm.
2 with finesse or cunning. What's Millie have?
She activates, moves into contact with the plot point. She has 3 die 8 in finesse.
What about cunning?
Her cunning is not better than her finesse.
Okay.
She has
Right.
2 die 6 in cunning. And you can discard a card for her to, she has the acrobat ability. As a matter of fact, she only needs, you're going to have to get 2 successes here to get past the peril.
And it's a
You can
finesse.
discard a card to use her acrobat or Harper. Either one of those could get her a +1. Do you want to get rid of one of your cards?
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of stumble.
Okay, stumble goes away. It's going to get you up to 4 die 8. We'll say that was Millie's acrobat ability, just to clarify which ability was being used. And you got the 2 successes that you needed to get past it. Now you're going to get a yellow card. Draw a yellow card.
2 with might. Ooh.
2 with might. Now this is important. This heavy barrier cannot be completed as a long action. That's what it says on the failure aspect of that scenario card. So she only has 3 die 8 in might. She's going to have to get 2 successes. You could use Mrs. Harper's ability here to get a bonus might dice, but it's going to cost you your clear shot card.
Yep, I'm gonna burn my last card.
Okay. All right. Now, the bad part of that is that means Millie will be out of hiding.
Well, you can't attack us anyway, so.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm gonna play Pulp Got it.
Got the 2 successes you needed.
Woo!
And that is completed. So that plot point is down. Oh my gosh, this is getting really, really tough. So we will get a new plot point at the end of this turn. The bonus for passing that is that after you roll for a challenge, you can add +1 success. This is 1 use. So after you roll for a challenge, you can add a +1 success. And that is for Millie. Not sure if she'll even be rolling for another challenge, but it's certainly possible, depending on where that plot point ends up, huh?
Uh-huh.
All right.
We have Dundee.
You have Dundee, who cannot fight anybody.
No.
And we have Lady Elaine.
And they can't run.
Neither of them can move over 6 inches. What are they going to do?
I'm gonna move Lady Elaine 6 inches, about 3 inches towards Millie.
Okay. All right. 3 inches towards Millie.
Yeah, there we go.
Get over this way. She is still in hiding.
She is.
2 characters are not hidden, though. And what are you going to do with Lucky? Where's he going to go? He can't move over 6 inches. He is
a station a little closer to the kids.
Yeah, maybe just split up so that you can maybe just move this way a little bit so that he, depending on where the plot point ends up, he's in position to go grab it.
Yeah, that's where I want to be.
Okay, so just moves around the abomination over here. Okay.
Abominations aren't very smart.
No. They aren't very smart. And that'll end all of the player characters. Now for the baddies, he'll just pretty much stay where he's at. Just turn around and growl at him. She will get an opportunity to spot Lady Elaine.
Okay.
So we're going to roll her 2 die 6.
Versus, what's mine?
3 die 8. And you got to re-roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got double successes. You're going to have to get 3 successes here to avoid getting spotted. Oh, let's see it. 1.
I re-roll.
2, and a re-roll. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's the re-roll.
You don't have to.
Boys and girls,
squeal.
if you haven't already, take a moment and hit that like button for us. If you're not a subscriber, you ought to. Get subscribed to our little channel. If you'd like to do this on a Sunday with us, get signed up to play with us sometime. Reroll says
Yes.
it's a success.
Eat it.
And she remains hidden. Very good. She'll continue her move.
Yep.
She'll move her 6 inches towards...
Lucky, I
I
think.
think Millie
Or is
might
it
be
Millie?
closer. Yeah, it looks like Millie's closer. Yep. So she'll move her 6 inches.
Oh, Lord.
She
It
says,
doesn't have to be that close.
she says, come with me. We'll go get that monkey.
Hey, girl.
Now this fella over here, I know he's not even on the overhead, but he'll move 6 inches that way. Can't shoot. A sudden sandstorm blows through the area. Everyone kind of takes a moment. She'll move 6 towards Lucky. He'll move 6 towards Lucky. She'll drag her Bip along with her. He'll move 6 towards Lucky. He'll move 6 towards Lucky. What do you guys think? Are we going to be able to get through this or not? We're going to find out very, very soon. Okay. So, we're ready
Plot
to draw the cards. Plot point. Where's it going to be? 2 dice 6 in a random direction. 2 dice 6 in a random... So, end of turn. Recovery checks happen first.
You're right. You're
I only have 1 recovery check to roll for, and that is for my...
Gimpy.
She remains injured. Doggone it. Oh, well.
2 dice 6 in a random direction.
2 dice 6 in a random direction is straight
9.
towards Lucky Dundee, 9 inches.
Well, he's not in contact with anybody.
He isn't in contact with anybody. 9 inches is going to put it right... Where's my button? Oh, there it is. 9 inches is going to put it on the other side of that
We can get it, right?
statue. Yeah. Yeah, it's clear over there. It's clear over there. Give me a 4, I guess. Look at that. Look at where it ended up. It ended up on the other side of that Sphinx, on this side. He's there. They're there. They're coming in. Millie is not hidden. The only character that's currently hidden is Lady Elaine. All right, draw X.
1.
1 plus
So 2.
1 is 2 will appear.
An abomination. 5.
Corner number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is that corner way over there. Give me a different camera, I guess. 5, 6 is going to be that corner way over there. 2 dice 6 from that corner is 7 inches, and it's an abomination.
Ooh, another serpent dancer.
7 inches over there. Serpent dancer.
Elaine.
So Elaine's corner, or that corner way over there, 2 dice 6 is 9 inches. So that is it. Every possible NPC is now out, except for
It's
the
your
Shadow
fault.
of Chaos. It's my... Well, it's not my fault. Why would it be my fault?
Why is it not your fault?
It has nothing to do with me. Why
you
are you trying to...
literally
Why are you trying to
parlay.
blame... Why are you trying to blame me?
Why are you trying to get out of it?
Why are you...
Own yourself.
You can't be blaming me. I'm not responsible for any of this.
You literally wrote it. You changed it. You said, "Oh, it was too easy."
It was too easy.
Yeah, boy, let's make
I like
tough.
this. I'm having fun with this one. Isn't this cool though? This is a cool scenario.
This is a really good scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I like
okay.
this a lot.
Whatever. You hush, lady.
Cards.
Cards. Oh my gosh.
Jeremy gotta stay down.
Stay down.
You gotta focus.
Focus.
Oh, we got Dundee in range.
Oh man. So, as soon as the third plot point is completed, the well opens up. And that means any character that moves into contact with it or activates in contact with it leaves play. So Lucky Dundee could move over there, complete that plot point, and then Millie and Elaine.
And he's gonna be alone?
Millie and Elaine could both leap into the well and leave him alone there.
Peace out, bro.
Peace out. We're out of here. Leaving him basically surrounded by every baddie on the table.
He can dodge in.
He's only got 2 die 8 on dodge. That's not great.
Oh, please.
He's not going to be dodging what they're throwing. He's going to be in a world of hurt. He's not going to make it off of here.
Well, we got to get Elaine off because I feel like she's not super helpful.
She's fairly dodgy, though. She's got 4 die 8 in dodge. It could draw heat towards her.
She's hidden.
Huh?
Don't worry, I got you right where I want you.
I know. All right, here we go. We drew cards. We're starting turn number whatever. And who's going to activate first?
Dundee.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to play
nothing
because I'm not allowed to because he has an ability that says I can't. All right. Where's he going to go?
Plot point.
Okay, so he moves around here and he gets to his plot point. Okay. All right, he's going to get a peril.
2 with minor.
Sorry, let's see. No, he's okay. Go ahead.
2 with minor finesse.
2 with might or finesse. He has 3 die 10 in, I think, both of those. Okay. Yeah, I just roll it. It doesn't have anything. He had. If you fail it, you could discard to add +1 success. That's what his wild card ability does.
Okay.
Yeah. So probably the best is just to hold off for now and roll it. 3 die 10. You got to get 2 successes here. Let's see it. 3 die 10. 2. Who's the character with the finger?
Elaine.
Oh. 2 successes is what you needed. You got past the peril. Now the plot point, and the plot point will be revealed. It is the mysterious code. Need 2 successes with cunning, and if there's anything that he's bad at, there we found it. 2 die 8. 2 die 8 is all he has in cunning.
Nothing to add?
He could still use his, since he didn't use wild card, once per turn, after he rolls for a challenge, he can discard to add 1 success.
Harper doesn't give him anything either?
Harper could, not right now.
Not right now.
No, do you want him
No,
to
I don't
discard
need to
now?
read it.
Okay. Two successes?
Yes, I didn't read
Double
it ever.
successes!
I'm never reading your cards.
Boom! The mysterious code is completed, and that means the well is open.
It's in the well.
The well is now open.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're going to put a little green chippy out there to show that the well is currently open. Any character that moves into contact with it or activates in contact with it. The reason it says activates in contact is because in theory is if a player character was in contact with it or anybody was in contact with it, right now they would be immediately removed from the table. They wouldn't even have to activate. They would just be off the table. So Lucky has done his thing. Who's going to be next?
Milligan's going to jump in.
Milligan goes in the well.
Nope.
You know, I don't want to.
See, you want to get her really close?
What if Millie just ran over here and stood like an inch away from the well?
Yeah, and then she could dodge.
And then she could dodge towards the well and actually
Fall
draw
in.
some heat her way.
You know, and take some of the heat off of Dundee. Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks, Dave.
I even hate to say what I'm about to say, but technically, if she was on this side of the well, they would actually move into the well to get to her, except that she's probably further away. Now, all that does, and I just every character that moves into contact with the well is going to go to the next scenario. And when I say every character,
He means it.
That means every character. So that includes non-player characters. So any non-player character that moves into contact with the well right now or before the end of this scenario will show up in the next scenario. Anywho, just something to remember that I'm not sure who would be closer. Just trying to avoid. He's about 5 inches away. No, she wouldn't be closest. You decide what you want to do, brother.
Yeah, let's do the original. Move her to the
Okay.
other side of the well.
So she is 1 inch. She is
Yeah.
1 inch away from the well. So
Okay.
if she can move around the well to get here. So if she does a dodge move and moves back, then she will disappear from the table. All right, so she's activated and moved. Now, what's Lady Elaine gonna do? Is she gonna do the same thing?
Yeah, I want her to move up and shoot that abomination.
Move up and shoot the abomination. So she will get a stealthy. So she's gonna be on this side of the well also.
Yeah.
Okay. So she will get an opportunity. The abomination will get an opportunity to spot her. He'll roll 1 dice for his spotting check. She rolls 3 die 8. So you'll have to get at least 1 success. And you did. So this is a stealth attack. She has 2 die 6 normally. That'll put her up to 3 die 6 of shooting. And it will be unopposed. It will not be able to do anything. Okay, so 1 hit is not enough for it to matter against an abomination. Since it was not KO'd, she comes out of hiding. So she is officially no longer hidden.
Okay.
And that's all of his characters, right?
Yep.
That's all of the Dundees. So now they will start activating. So the way you do non-player characters is that they activate nearest character first. So the abomination activates and it will rush at Millie. Millie, you could brawl me with 3 die 6. I'm rolling 2 die 6. You could brawl me with 3 die 6 or you could dodge me with 4 die 8. Want to try and knock me down?
Yeah, let's fight.
Okay.
Make it exciting.
3 die 6 is what you got. What? Trying to help Lucky. Trying to give Lucky some breathing room here. 2 die 6 attack. I got 1 success. Millie? Three die 6. Nothing. Okay, you'll take your 1 dice hit. And she's injured.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going great.
Oh, no, you take a risk. I don't think it was a bad move. I think it was trying to keep some heat off of Lucky to give him a chance to get up there. The next one, Millie is still got... No, the next character would be this one, and the nearest character is Lady Elaine. So he's too close to shoot. The only option she will have is to dodge.
Yep.
So he'll be rolling 3 die 6 to attack you. I got a 5.
What am I dodging with?
4 die 8. Now on a dodge, you don't have to back up, but you can. Go ahead and roll it. if you dodge everything. And he did. So she did. She dodged all of them. So now you have to decide. Are you going to take your 1 inch and move back? Or are you going to stay where you're at?
I'm going to dodge into the well.
Okay. So she moves back 1 inch. She moves in contact with the well, and she is gone. The next character to activate is going to be Red.
Oh, and she's hurt.
She is hurt, and she's nearest character is Millie,
Who's hurt.
who's also hurt. So moving into contact with Millie, Red is rolling 4 die 6 to attack. Millie, you can brawl me with 2 die 6, or you can dodge me with 4 die 6.
I'm going to dodge, and I'm going to use my stay down to add another die.
Okay. Okay. So 5 die 6.
Okay.
Hey, the right way to do that, boys and girls, is that you make that decision before you roll. So I'm gonna give him his card back. He doesn't have to declare that right now. If I roll my dice and I don't get a single success, then there's no reason for him to do that, right? So that's why you don't have to do that until you roll. So here is the her attack. All successes. 2 6s, a 5, and a 4.
Let's get that card.
You want to use that card now?
Yeah, let's do that.
That's gonna put you up to 5. 5d6. 5d6. 2 6s, a 5, and a 4.
Come on, message.
And you dodge 2, and you're going to take a 2 dice hit. 2 dice hit with d6s.
We're fine.
Wow! Look at that, boys and girls! She passes her health check. Millie does not go down, but she is still on the table. The next character that's going to activate will be this fella over here, and he will... He's going after Millie. 3 die 6 to attack. Millie, you got 4 die 6 to dodge. The attack is 5 and a 4. You got
Can you not
4.
roll that?
I did my best. I did my best.
You did not.
I-
You're supposed to.
all you have to do is get a 5 and a 4.
Yes.
6 and a 5 dodges it. Would you like to back up 1 inch?
Yes.
Millie leaves the table. Boom. And she is gone. Millie and Elaine have exited the table, leaping into the well of souls, entering the tomb of the serpent. This fellow is 12 inches away. He will activate and he will rush at Lucky Dundee. He's rolling 2 die 6.
Are we shooting?
You could shoot with 4 die 12. You could brawl me with 4 die 10, or you could dodge with 2 die 6.
Let's shoot him.
Sorry, 2 die 8. Okay. 2 die 6 coming at you. I got us 5. That's a success.
How many am I rolling for shoot?
4 die 12. Whoa, hey, whoa!
Whoa.
Dice are flying everywhere.
Success. 2 successes.
2 successes.
See, that other one was counted.
So, how do you want to play that? Are you going to block it, or are you going to take them all?
I wouldn't block.
I probably would not block either.
Yeah, it's got to be a take them all so I can actually try to hurt him, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a reanimated, so if you blocked, it wouldn't get hurt. But you wouldn't be hurt either.
Yeah.
The dangerous thing is here, you don't actually want to get stuck in combat with this
Right.
thing.
Oh
But
my
look at
God.
that. That's a 2 dice health check, and it passed. It's not going down. Lucky Dundee will not be escaping. And he's injured.
Oh,
She's taking off her jacket, boys and girls. She
Here
is
we
taking
go.
off. The jacket is coming
I'm just
off.
hot.
it's getting real.
The rest of them will just run towards Lucky Dundee. And unfortunately, this one will go
Falls
out
in
of
the well?
play. Will go into the well and is removed from play.
Nobody else is in range to get him, is there?
No, nobody else is in range to get there.
Oh, man, that sucks.
So this one will move 12. This one will move 12.
Were you sure we didn't have anything to add?
For what?
I don't know, some kind of
Well,
extra
unfortunately,
dice.
you don't want to read anything, so
Well, I regret it now. You put the cards way over there.
I know.
You
I
never
know.
put them in front of
know.
me.
Well, it's not a lot of room over there.
We used to.
For yeah, no, he's out of cards. Yeah, don't
I know
really
he
have
has a
anything.
plot point. Sure, there's something.
After you roll for a challenge, which
Mhm.
he's not doing. Okay, so
No new plot point. A recovery check.
recovery checks. We have 2 recovery checks. Red dice, white dice.
Oh no.
I got 2 dice here. Got a red dice and a white dice. We're gonna get the Shadow of Chaos.
No, we're not.
I'm so excited. Yeah, we are.
No, we're not. It's gonna be a
There's
free
nobody on top of this. Even if you drew us free pass, it's 0 plus 1. Would still get my Shadow of Chaos.
Oh, yeah.
Red dice, white dice. Which one, sir? Which one is for Lucky Dundee?
Red die.
Neither is a success. They both remain injured.
Bless him.
Which corner is my Shadow of Chaos appearing in?
1.
This corner, the Dundee corner, the lucky corner. 2 dice 6, 9 inches. So he's out there a ways too. I think it might be game. I don't know. Without a turn limit, there's no telling what could happen here. But without, Lucky is not the dodgy one of the group. The other 2 are pretty darn dodgy. If they were out here, could almost count on them dodging the heck out of these folks. But with his 2 die,
You think so,
with
but
his
then
2
Millie
die-
got hurt.
I know it.
So.
Well, rolls happen. Draw cards.
Jeremy got just reward.
Just reward.
You got stay down.
Stay down.
All right, let's do it. Oh man, we can't force you to activate either.
Nope. Remember, non-player characters always activate last. A lot of people think that's a disadvantage, but frequently it is not a disadvantage. Like right now, just like Bessie was saying, you would want to try and make that abomination activate first, but
Because then I would just leapfrog into that
Yeah.
well.
all right, sir. So you're gonna have to.
What was that?
What was Lucky's reward?
Just reward.
No,
The card that you drew is just reward. The reward that he has gives you can add +1 to a challenge. So I don't think you're going to encounter any more challenges for
Got
this
it.
scenario, unless I get like an unseen peril or something like that.
Okay.
So you're going to have to activate, and I guess you better try and beat this guy down.
Yeah, let's punch an abomination.
Okay, the abomination punch.
What am I fighting with?
4 die 8.
Ooh, that's right.
4 die 8. I have 2 die 6. 4 die 8. 4 successes. 2 die 6. Double successes, a 5 and a 5. How are you going to play that?
You can block both and give 2.
Gosh, I don't know, babe.
Let's
It's
take
tough.
1 and give 3.
Okay.
Okay, block 1, so you're going to have to roll a 1 dice health check. And he's injured!
I hate you.
3 dice health check, and the abomination passes with a 6 and 2 5s. Lucky Dundee is not making it off of this table.
You're not making it off the table. You don't know.
All right. It has come down to this. So now they will start activating. The injured... it's fitting if she's the one that takes him out, isn't it?
Is it fitting?
Mm-hmm. She's got 4 dice 6 coming at you. You can brawl me with 3 dice 6. You could dodge me with 2 dice 6. Which is it going to be?
Let's go down swinging.
Down swing.
Okay, there you go. Here's her attack. She got a 6. You got 3 successes. She will not block. You'll have to roll a 1 dice health check. She'll have to roll a 3 dice health check. Dundee survives it.
Eat it.
She eats it. Goes down. Next,
Oh, it's
abomination.
so fitting. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't on purpose.
2
dice
dice
6?
6 coming at you. You can now brawl with 2 dice 6 or dodge with 2 dice 6. How do you want to do it?
Let's try to dodge.
Okay. The attack is nothing. You can move away.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna scoot this away because that terrain is kind of weird. I'm gonna scoot you this way.
Okay.
So he'd be moving up into the statue, sort of thing. The next one that activates will come this way,
Mm-hmm.
and he will also have 3 dice 6. You could dodge with 2 dice 6.
Or fight with 1 dice.
Or fight with 1 dice.
Yeah, dodge.
Okay. Can you dodge a 6?
Nope.
Does not. Rolls 1 dice health check. And he's down.
No.
And that ends the scenario right there. No, because he's still in play. He's still in play. If he passes this recovery check, so I'm going to go ahead and move the other ones that are out here according to the scenario. So these 3 or these 4 will all move randomly.
Yep.
Give me a high cam. These 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 will move randomly. Because if he stands up, he's actually in range that he could run to the well. So this isn't over. This is not over. If he passes that recovery check, he could still get out of here. These 4 will roll randomly because they are within 12 inches of the well, so they'll move randomly. D8 in a random. 2 inches this way. 8 inches that way. 2 inches this way. 5 inches that way. Okay.
What's Shadow of Chaos do?
Shadow of Chaos, because it is over 12 inches from the well, it will move 6 inches towards the well.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he did something.
No.
Okay.
No. He's done, and it is time for recovery checks.
Okay.
It is time for recovery checks. What do you got, babe?
The white dice for Lucky Dundee. Don't get that out of here.
Red dice, white dice.
No.
Okay. All right. Bessie's going for it here. Bessie's going for the recovery check.
Here we go.
Bessie's going for her recovery check. 4 or better. Lucky Dundee is up. Boys and girls, if you haven't already, take a moment and hit that like button. Get signed up to play with us on a Sunday. Get subscribed to our little channel. A 5, boys and girls. Remember, when you recover from being down, If it would place you in contact with an enemy, you can choose to move 1 inch away. So that means he is moved back an inch. I'm going to get my dancer up, though.
No, you're
I'm going to
not.
get my dancer up. Dancer is on her feet. Now, he is over 12 inches. She is still injured, however. He is over 6 inches from the well, and that means he'll take a peril for running. Let's see. We're gonna draw whatever turn this is. I don't know. I haven't kept
Do we
track
want
of
to
the
draw
turns.
regular cards first?
For what?
Just start of the turn cards.
Start of the turn. Yep.
Got a free pass. Son of a bitch! Oh wait, can we still do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You drew a free pass,
I would have.
and I drew a steady aim. Drew a free pass. Well. So that's very interesting, boys and girls. That's very interesting. Okay. Would have been almost, just depending on what it was, how bad the peril was. Lucky Dundee's really good at perils, but he's injured. He's down to rolling D6s.
Yeah.
If it had been a bad peril, he would not have been able to do it. At the start of the turn, he's going to have to activate first. By moving over 6 inches, he's going to take a peril. Instead of drawing a peril, would you like to use your free pass?
Absolutely.
Free
They don't
pass.
call it lucky for nothing, folks.
I don't have anything to stop it, and that is done. Let's see how bad it was. It was only a 1, so he would have been able to. You would have guaranteed to be able to pass it, because of his wild card.
Mm.
Regardless of how bad he rolled, he could always discard whatever card he drew to add +1
For
success
once,
to it.
Lucky was not a derogatory nickname, and he really was.
Passes it. I don't have a trip up. I don't have a misfortune. I don't have anything to stop him. He is within 12 inches of the well, and he can run and he can leap in the well, and he will move forward to the next scenario. And I only got 1 bonus character into the well. We could play out this turn. I would have a chance that maybe somebody else would stumble into it, but at this point,
Oh, because it would just be
they
wander.
would move random
Ooh, what's
directions.
this big hole? Ooh.
He moves 2 inches, and sure, we'll say he's within range to fall in it too. This guy over here does not. This guy.
Roll from the other side.
Does not. Oh, that guy over there. Was too far away. 8 inches wouldn't be enough. Shouldn't have even really rolled. No. 6 inches that way. 8 inches. Not
Apophis?
the right direction.
Is he?
Apophis.
And does he show up?
He's over 8 inches, so he won't. He automatically has a chance of being in the next scenario anyway.
There's 2.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
All right.
I got a little hairy.
I know. I like that. That's it really looked like that Dundee was not going to be able to make it.
If you had played that stay down that I think you forgot about.
I know. I did. Yep. I thought about that as well. I looked over there and I saw, oh, darn it. Forgot to play that. Yep. It wouldn't have changed a lot because all it meant that it would have delayed his recovery a turn.
Right.
So, I mean, it and regardless of when he passes it, he could back up an inch. So,
but there could have been a lot more in the way.
Maybe, because they were just wandering at this point, trying to figure out where they went. So really, really cool. I'm very happy with this one. That's this. Not the first time that I've played it this way, and I think I like the way this works because it's a really interesting combination of fighting and actions. Like you have, it's really difficult to do it either way. You know, you can't get through this without doing the plot points. You've got to do the plot points to get through it. So that means leagues that are really focused on fighting are going to struggle with that part, when they've got to do those plot points. They're not horrible plot points, but they're still, if you're not built for it, then you can have a hard time there. And then leagues, and I would say that this is probably a league that is like that. A league that is really good at doing plot points is going to have a little bit of a hard time when it comes to the fighting.
Yeah.
And he wasn't able to keep the monsters cycled enough to stop Apophis from getting out there.
Yeah. But being able to stay hidden, I think, for so long.
Yes. Yep.
Was handy.
Yep. Keeping his characters hidden. What did you think, Jeremy?
This is a great one. It was a nail biter all the way through. Ups and downs. I had a blast.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, this was super good.
Pretty happy with this one. Pretty happy with how this plays. Awesome. Boys and girls, thank you so much for joining us on Sundays again. If you'd like to do this on a Sunday with us, get signed up to play. We really do appreciate y'all. I don't have a lot more to go over right now, so I think we're going to call that a night or a morning. We'll have a game next week. I don't know. When is the Super Bowl game? Was that
next week?
Is that going to interfere with this at all?
I know we have a big, but I don't think we'll take too much away from the Super Bowl because it's at night.
Oh, the Super Bowl, they play that at nighttime? Oh, okay. Well, we'll be fine then. Bye, everybody. Play us out of here, Bessie. Jeremy, hang around a little bit, bub.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, some